Y'all remember when the big thing was all, ooh, we want to date vampires, which is all well and good, but then they were like, but we don't want them to kill people and we don't want them to die in sunlight. And it's like, okay, well then why don't you just make a different supernatural creature? They're like, no, vampires. Hold the fuck up here. If you're gonna date a vampire, get some fucking Nosferatu in here. Make him kill a motherfucker right in front of me and be all like, I drink blood. And I'd be like, fucking cool. Don't defang your vampires. That's pretty much animal cruelty. Look at Netflix's Castlevania. Dracula fell in love with a human girl, but he didn't fucking hesitate to unleash the furies of hell. He was still Dracula, and he was also a sensitive lover. So don't pull that shit on me. Hell, you want some cool different vampires? Fine. Fuck you. What about a Zhangxi? You know, the Chinese hopping vampires? Those are cool as dicks. Why can't you be all like, hey Zhangxi, why don't you come hop on this dick? What about an Abusam? That motherfucker's got iron teeth. That's cool as dicks. Also in Malaysia, there's like this type of vampire woman who will like detach her head and it'll fly around. That's a cool ass vampire I want to date. And fuck, why does it have to be just vampires? Bring me like Chupacabra or some shit. Chupacabra comes up to your door and is all, I've brought you some goats that I have already sucked dry. You're like, fuck yeah, Chupacabra. Middle of the night, Mothman comes up to your door and you're like, Mothman, I thought you only appeared when there was disasters. And he's like, yeah, babe, because I'm going to destroy that pussy. I don't know where I'm going with this. Fuck you, date a Kelpie. I don't give a shit. Man, write some love letters to the Sphinx. Make it a riddle. Guess who likes you? Mermaids? Hell yeah. Maybe start a war just to hit on Valkyries. I don't fucking know. Learn to play the saxophone and press some fucking satyrs. Hell, Norse has some dark elves that I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the name of, but I bet they're fucking hot. Guess what I'm trying to say is that there's hundreds of other creatures you could totally get your super sexy supernatural love triangle on with, instead of just making lame vampires. If you've got a word you want a side note on, throw it in the comments below. And if you had to choose, what super sexy supernatural creature would you have a super sexy supernatural love triangle with?